Hello Libras, and welcome to Star 9 Tarot. Let's see today what messages the ancestors, spirit teams, spirit guides have for you today. And of course, happy Tuesday to all you Libras. Librians out there, we're going to start off with what's the tea first, and then we're going to get into a little bit of the tarot and see what's going on in that field. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Hope you guys are staying productive, staying balanced, staying realigned with your true divine purpose, and just rejecting anything that's negative, that no longer serves your higher good, in order to move forward and grow in life and society as well. Okay? And Libra, check over any finances you may have. Check over, just your energy overall, your balance. Don't give too much of yourself. It's okay to say no. That's what I'm learning too. It's okay to say no and say yes, I guess, when you can or when it's necessary, and whatever, the whole 9 yards. Okay, because when you do that realigns your energy. When you say no, there will be like some burden lifted off of you, because then you don't have to deal with any heavy responsibilities. You got to let just people deal with what they got to deal with in order for them to grow too and learn. If you're saying yes all the time, how are they going to get a start? Or even know how to get a start in life, or get a start in knowing what to think or how to think to get out of a situation. So just to make sure, this is advice for me too. I'm not a Libra, but I'm just saying, I need to learn that balance too, how to say no and yes. But Libra, without further ado, let's see what's the tea for you today. Okay. Okay. Spirit team, spirit guides, ancestors, come through for your girl. What do we have today for Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. That's all I'm going to keep saying is, wow. We got about a lot of cards, Libra, that fell out for you. Libra, threatening, intimidated, threatening, or bothered. You could be intimidated by someone or feel threatened by a certain individual around you or at a distance. Or vice versa. Maybe somebody's doing this, or maybe somebody feels like you're intimidating, you're threatening them. Okay, how many cards fell out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards, Libra. 7, yo no sé, porque no sé de cards. Espérate. Libra, screenshot, getting evidence, proof, okay, facts. You could be screenshotting or asking somebody to get screenshots of something. You could be asking somebody to dig deeper into something, dig diver, because you need evidence. I don't know, maybe you have some legal issues, or maybe you don't have legal issues, or maybe you're going to need this evidence in order to balance something out, or vice versa. Be careful what you post. Maybe somebody's trying to say something about you and spin it around. Take it how it resonates. Please subscribe to the channel. And take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. We got ain't shit. Somebody here, Libra, ain't shit, okay? You may think that somebody ain't shit because they're trying to intimidate you or whatever, but we see a girl fight, arguments, physical fights, at war, competing. So somebody here could be having some type of arguments with you, or you have a problem with someone. Okay, now this could be a groupie thing, a groupie situation. Okay, maybe there's like a group that you're in, or a group that you know that you're coordinating, working with, and it's just a lot of intimidation in this type of group here with these females, or it doesn't have to be all females, it could be a mix, male and females, but there's some type of group here maybe involving something about giving money. Okay, giving money, and maybe somebody feels like they want to fight this certain individual, Libra, or try to fight you, Libra, because you are unbothered, Libra, or vice versa. Maybe you've been thrown into a group and this group is trying to get you to fight somebody, and Libra's like, wait a minute, no, I'm not with the program, I have nothing to do with this. So Libra's like, I'm unbothered. Now remember, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you're saying, oh, well, that's not me, then clearly this won't be your reading, but maybe somewhere down the line, when I get out the tarot cards, maybe it'll resonate more. Who knows? But for right now, the cards are telling me that I'm bothered. So either you need to stay unbothered or something. And it's all about giving money. Something about giving money that's causing some type of girl fight. Okay? There's a girl fight involving a situation involving around finances. Now, Libra, you're busy trying to hustle, making it rain, focus, money, getting it. And, you know, I feel like you guys have like a money pool. That you guys are all working together. You know, the type that, well, you know, you guys all work together. You just have a culmination of money. And you guys have like this sort of money pot or pool or something that you guys can all like grab something. But maybe there was an issue here with that. So these people in the group now have to hustle. Okay, hustle to try to make it rain. Okay. And Libra, I see that you're uninterested, but somebody wants you back. Okay, this could be a romantic relationship, or maybe you left a friends group or a family group, a work group, whatever it is. With this group here, okay, you're just like uninterested. And this groupie people want you back. Remember, it's involving finances, making it rain. Somebody could see you as probably the organized one in the group, or the family group or friends group. Okay. So those are all the cards that actually fell out. What else fell on? This one. I don't know why I put it back. Lord help me. We had girl fight. Okay. Let's see what else. So we got like 7 cards out here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for my Mandarin people that are watching, ni hao ma. Shesheni. For all my Arab people, sabah al-khair. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now we. For all my French people, je m'appelle Star 9 Tarot. Okay, let's see. One more card for Libra. So Libra, it feels like you're in a group of people where there's fighting. And you're like, listen, I'm not dealing with this. And you know why, Libra? Because these people are happiness hater. You could be in a relationship, or you could be like, I feel like you could have a group of friends or family. Take it how it resonates. For some people, it would be a group of friends. For some people, it would be a group of family. But whatever it is, you're in a group. If you're a Libra, you're like, I'm not in a group. Well, maybe you could be in a group in the future. Or maybe you was before in the past or currently. Or maybe you're never going to be in a group that doesn't resonate with you. But maybe it resonates with another Libra friend, or if you have Libra placements. Hi, cross watchers. So anyways, happiness hater, but I feel like you could be in a group where if you're in a relationship with someone, they could feel jealous and intimidated because you guys are making money or something like that. Or Libra, you could be in a group of somebody saying that you're hating because you can't let go of somebody because they want to go elsewhere and they're a happiness hater. Take it how it resonates. Libra. Be careful because somebody could be traveling that is bankrupt. Maybe somebody has a home and that's why they're hustling, trying to make it rain here. But whatever it is, there is a dirty offer here on the table. There's a dirty offer here on the table. Okay? So somebody could be traveling, Libra, to give you a dirty offer. Hopefully not. Libra, be very careful because whoever it is, this person is a stalker. Stalking, watching, obsessed. Libra, I don't know what relationship you could have been in. Maybe this man has a lot of groupies. Okay, he's been giving them money while you be hustling. Or you probably saying, well, why is he picking up all these hours at work? Or at the gym, or at a conference, maybe because he has a lot of groupies, Libra. Okay, so be careful with that, Libra. Let's put these over here. Happiness hater, yep. Groupie that is intimidated. Somebody, Libra, the whole point is that somebody's intimidated because I feel like you're making your own money and you're trying to hustle, trying to figure things out. Maybe you're rechecking your balance or your checkbook if you have one. Or maybe you have a notebook where you have like all your finances recorded and receipts. Like, you know, kind of like a diary full of your finances just to keep track of the money flow. And I just feel like people are intimidated because you're not suffering how they're suffering. Maybe they're trying to make money. They're not being successful as you are as well. So I feel like watch out for that, okay? Let's see, Libra. I'm going to just randomly get a card out of here. What do we got? Pensive. Okay, feeling a little sad and thoughtful, often quiet. So, Libra, you could be feeling pensful. Okay, feeling like you're deep in thought or like lost in reflection as well. You know, maybe you feel like you're contemplating something important or serious. Okay, and I feel like you want to be alone with your thoughts without any distractions or interruptions. Pensive. Okay, while you try to figure things out. If you're part of a group or just figuring, is this the right direction in my job, in my career? Am I making enough? Am I growing spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, whatever? Okay, 1 second. Okay, Libra. Let's see. Let's do a few of this. Let's get like 3 messages from the purple card deck. I like to call it the purple card deck. Anybody want to know? I got this from Etsy like months ago. Etsy. They got a few good things. Heads up, their prices go from like, you could buy some pretty good deals, but because of the quality of the cards and like the material, they could go from like anywhere between like, I want to say $49.99 to almost like $79-$80. Amazon is pretty cool too, but they don't have these kind of cards on Amazon. And just a disclaimer, no, I don't do witchcraft or spell work because people see the doll, they're like, oh my god. No, I'm just a collector of regular and dark arts. I think there's beauty in all things, even if it's gruesome. I get it, but the way I see it is you can find a little beautiness in everything. Alright, let's see, Libra. What messages? Let's get 3. Ooh, a Libra. We have affliction, delusion, and suffering. Yeah. Affliction, delusion, and suffering. Yeah, these people, whoever you're working with in this group, could have some affliction. They could be in like, you know, like living in like some type of delusion. Okay, whatever it might be, and they're suffering. Okay. The number 89 or number 17 could be significant, or maybe the number 8 or number 4. You know, I had to count that in my head because I'm not like one of those fast counters. They'd be like 1,000 plus 100. They'd be like 275. No, I gotta draw sticks on the paper. I gotta count like I got 12 fingers. But that's how I learned. I always learned like that because I was always one of those kids that was like what they deemed as like special needs kids, like a learning disability type of children. I don't know, because I was so focused on the other kids in the class that I wouldn't focus on my work, because all the kids would be like, I need help. I will see them struggling and stuff, so I would be like, hey, but knowing that I struggle with my own work. But I guess I just wanted to be there for them as like a comfort. I don't know why. I just don't know why. It's just I always took care of the tried to be there for them even at a young age, and I will always get in trouble for that because I understand I need to focus on what I need to do, but I was worried about the next person. They would be crying and nose be sniffing in like first grade, and I'm like, oh God, what's wrong? So Libra, somebody here has bad health, illness. The number 43 or 34 could be significant, or the number 8, which is a 4. Okay, bad health, illness. Somebody here could be having a band-aid. Maybe they had an injury or having heart issues, tooth problems. Okay, you could be, Libra, you could be in a family also that deals with herbs as well, like some type of herbs. Okay, or maybe somebody is going out into nature more than usual. Okay, somebody could have had a fever, either you or a child or a niece or a nephew, daughter, son, grandson, granddaughter. Okay, somebody, could have went to the hospital and got like a medicine. Well, the number 7 could be significant, or the number 43 or 34. What else, Spirit? Ooh, that wanted to flip over, but it flipped back. But let's see what it was anyway. Oh, Libra. It's saying to light a candle, but it flipped back, so maybe don't. I don't know. The number 28 or 82 could be significant, or the number 10 or number 5. Maybe you could be receiving some type of good news, but just be careful of any evil eyes. Okay, and Libra, the number 94 or 49 could be significant. Okay, or the number 13 or the number 4. I keep seeing again number 4. Number 33 could be significant too as well. And number 6 or number 3. I said number 6. We got a 6 right here for good luck and fortune. Like I said, you could be having some good news come in. Okay, we have big fortune, luck. Maybe this is what you guys are all working towards in this group here. This is why there's some girl fights and arguments. Doesn't have to be girl fights. But I see that you're tapped into the infinite flow of the universe, or you're trying to be. Okay, you could be manifesting at this time. I don't know if you have ancestors, spirit team, spirit guides. You could be asking for some type of guidance at this time, Libra, and doing lots of like elimination of something like that too as well. This is why it's like you are pensive. Okay, remember, pensive, just in your thoughts at this time. Okay, without any distractions. I see you're trying to gather things together because somebody in this group or whatever is having some afflictions, illusions, suffering. I feel like somebody is going crazy over some type of finances. Okay, too as well. Thank you, Spirit. In Libra, we have the ravens, messengers. Okay, messengers, ancient wisdom, magic, spirit world, life and death. Okay, the number 5. So, you could be seeing a raven or seeing one on TV. Okay, or thinking about it. These are messengers here. Okay, you be getting some type of news, Libra. But whatever it is, Spirit is saying, you always reap what you sow. Okay, you reap what you sow. Move this out the way. Yep. So Spirit is saying you reap what you sow. The number 8 or the number 4 could be significant. Okay, Libra. And Libra, sacral chakra, creative expression, sexual energy, emotions. The number 39 could be significant, or the number 93, or the number 12 or number 3 could be significant. Okay, Libra? Okay. That looks like a 6, but it's a 9. So the number 36 or 63 could be significant too as well. The number 9. Okay, Libra, let's get into some tarot now. Let's see. Yeah, Libra, so make sure you just stay tapped in and aligned. Okay, stay in balance, and whoever this is in this group right here, because it says groupie, okay, whoever it is, somebody close to you that you know, friend, family, foe, whatever, could be having some health issues, and somebody could be looking more towards nature or herbs, I feel like, as well. Make sure all this is put the right way. I just drop it to see if they're all like the right way. Okay, these ones. Okay. You know what's funny, Libra? I was just doing that, the Empress, Taurus, Libra. came out the bottom of the deck here, or the top of the, bottom of the deck. I'm like top or bottom of the deck. But Libra, the Ravens, you reap what you sow. So y'all don't get mad. You reap what you sow. Yeah, Libra, and just make sure you're taking care of your health. And part of taking care of your health is not just, yes, that's part of your health too, washing your hands, doing all that stuff, wearing clean clothes, but also part of your health is your mental state. Who's around you? Are you around people that has nothing good to say, that's a Debbie Downer? That can destroy your health as well. Because let's say you're remaining hopeful, optimistic, and somebody goes, well, that's not. See what I'm saying? Get rid of that stuff. Yeah, Libra, but let's see. Messages from Spirit Team, Spirit Guides today. Make sure you guys can see these cards because some people like to see it. No. Every time I do the top, it's like they all come together. No, you're supposed to split up too. Make sure. There we go. It's like, what's the point of shuffling? The whole group just keeps coming down. Separate. Emperor. So Libra, you could be dealing with an Aries. There was an ending. Okay, let's see. Spirit Team, Spirit Guides, Holy Angels, Ancestors, please come through for your girl. What do we have for Libra? That was quick. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Libra, you could be dealing with an Aquarius too as well. I feel like something that was slowly progressing has suddenly stopped. And also, Libra, I'm also getting with this Knight of Pentacles that whatever it is that was planned meticulously and carefully, whatever it was patience, just like, as I said, like came to a sudden stop here. All these cards surrounding me, cards up here, cards everywhere. But whatever it is, somebody could be overwhelmed. There's such a buzzkill as well. This person is like debt prone, you know, like prone to debt. Okay, this person also, this type of person entertains poverty conscious, like how they think is poverty conscious too as well. They're unfocused, they're obsessive. This person could be compulsive. It could be an Aquarius or an Aries. Well, let's see, whatever it is, something in, like, obviously, ooh, go as planned. Thank you, Spirit. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, we got the Six of Swords. Okay, but I see you mentally moving on from this. Okay, maybe going back to the drawing board, back to the basics. Okay, well, this didn't work out. Here goes another plan. But whatever it is, I see that you're just over it. You're just over maybe working with people and everything like that. Affliction, okay, delusion and suffering here. Okay, so you're moving forward to calmer waters. Whatever it is that caused you some trauma, it was turbulence, like, everywhere. Now, hold on, how can I reword that? I said turbulence everywhere. Look at my lazy speech. Like, turbulence everywhere. I'm not really good with, like, big words, so excuse me, you know, just the way I learn and I grow up, but it's like really rocky waters, if I could say, and it's coming smooth. Your emotions was all over the place, and you're moving towards better. Okay, overcoming these challenges. At least for now, mentally, you're trying to move forward. But I feel, it's not even in the cards, but I feel you could feel like your intuition or your creativity may be blocked a little bit, only because of the affliction, delusion, and the suffering and bad health. These things could stagnate your they could stagnate the way you think. And we have 4 swords here. I just see that you're trying to just get yourself together. Okay, you're just in your thoughts at this time. What else, Spirit, for Libra, please? For my beautiful Libras. So Libra, like I said, just make sure you're protecting your environment, your energy. When you're manifesting or feeling some type of way, make sure you're not around people who have like a type of low vibrational thinking. Yeah, look at this. Okay, 5 of Cups. Yes, these people have disappointed you, I feel like. Okay, you guys could have felt like you missed some opportunity here, some great fortune, some big luck here. This is why you are in a pensive state of mind right now. I just want to be alone. Like I said, recalculating, going back to the drawing board. Why? Because you have people that are happiness haters here. Happiness haters, whatever they're doing, whether they're wishing bad on you, doing some type of magic on you, or your health, or your finances. I see you moving on from that. Okay, you're moving on from that. You could be an older woman. You could be in your early or late 50s. But I feel like you're disappointed that something didn't pan out as the way you do in order to get victory and success in the future. In the future here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Spirit team. Let's see what else is going on here. Libra, Spirit is saying you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find your best self. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. And use your intuition. I feel like, Libra, you're just sitting back quietly. Okay? And just seeing everything pan out. You could be on your laptop too as well. But Spirit is also telling you to, go within. Okay, you could be investigating a situation, like I said, because something wasn't moving. Okay, you could be dealing with a couple here. We got Gemini energy. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, death, ending, transformation, death, rebirth, renaissance here. Okay, the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, whatever you're disappointed in, I see you are moving forward. Okay, embracing that change. Like I said, going back to the drawing board. Okay, learning lessons of what didn't work before. Okay, coming back bigger and better. Hermit mode. You could be alone at this time, not wanting to deal with people. Okay, you just want to be alone as you reflect on your choices, decisions, where you want to go in life. Reflecting where you want to go in life. Also, I'm picking up, like Spirit is telling you, have patience. Even if something might be hard, you're going to have patience to get through it. Okay? You could be holding back from people, or just like because maybe you have some financial issues, like we saw with the bankrupt and the Oracle. What's the T card? Okay, you could be trying to save money right now the best way you can. Yeah, because you're wasting your energy on people. Okay, but I feel like you're just wrapping everything up right now, trying to bust through some blockages here. But whatever it is with the Death card, you're wrapping things up because it was burdening for you. Yeah, you could be getting some type of good news or receiving some type of message. I feel like you're moving forward. Okay, Libra? You're moving forward when it comes to some type of community and your family. Okay, involving some type of legacy, generational wealth here. Stability, security is what you want to build that foundation when it comes to a family. Okay, you could be entering a partnership here. Okay, this could be a partnership, a family type of partnership here. Okay, or you could be getting into some type of new relationship where you guys are working on some projects together on a new journey. You could be meeting somebody new here. Okay, could be a fire sign. But this person could come from a wealthy family. But the 10 of Pentacles, you know, is blessed unions, reunions here. Okay, people getting together. And like I said here, like with the great fortune, right? Just seen this. The great fortune with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is also generational wealth. This is trust funds for your family, children, grandchildren. Trust funds, but also the support of family. I see you guys trying to discover new ways to try to come up with something, some type of inheritance. Okay, could be having some family gatherings, like a meeting together. Okay, you could be having some type of family gatherings too as well. Okay, stability. Okay, respecting family traditions, business, success. Okay, or you could get an unexpected windfall. Okay, you could get an unexpected windfall of money here. Unexpected windfall of some money. So this is like a project for you. Okay, this is like a project. You could be traveling by car. For a Libra, I don't know why I'm picking something up about a boat. Maybe somebody wants a boat. Five of Cups, yeah. So something didn't turn out right when it came to some type of trust fund or inheritance or some type of family legacy here. You could have a child, Libra, that you could be in partnership with. Maybe you and your child are working together. We got the Queen of Swords out here. And the Lovers, Gemini, partnership, couple. But I see whatever this is, this soulmate union here could grow into a deep emotional connection where you guys will have where you guys will have a lot of love for each other and see eye to eye too as well. You could be working again with an Aquarius or Aries. Yeah, and right now you're making that conscious decision. Okay, how to move forward. You know, where do I go next? Taking that choice, collaborating. Okay, not with just two people, but I feel like you're moving towards, I wanted to move towards calmer water, yeah. Okay, making that decision, okay, analyzing the situation carefully, you know, making that type of gesture, that offer. But beware of any dirty offers too as well, okay? Cutting off what no longer serves you. Okay, you getting the truth, getting mental clarity on the situation, clearing up that fog as we've seen here, that affliction, that delusion, suffering, just off with your head. Okay, cutting that out the picture. There you go. Your card, Libra. I feel like you could be working with an Aries, Aquarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Scorpio's out here like twice. Fire sign, yeah. See, what's the Five of Cups for Libra? Yeah, Libra, so whatever it is, I do see you have a sense of hope. That just wanted to flip over. Okay, thank you, Spirit. It's a lot of cards, but okay. Yeah, Libra, but like I said, Libra, this is your card here. Flipped over here. Balancing of the scales. See the sword, getting the truth and clarity. Making something right. Taking accountability for one's actions. Making something fair. Okay, this is karmic justice here. Balancing out what's fair. Okay, you could be, and plus, I'm picking up ancestors here with the Ten of Pentacles. You could be, like I said earlier, talking to your ancestors, or somebody in this group is. It could be dealing with Pisces, but also walking away from what no longer serves you, okay? Self-discovery, moving forward, seeing what else is out there, making that emotional decision to leave behind what no longer serves you. Because I feel like you have an awakening. You have a bigger purpose, okay? Because something wasn't moving with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever goal you're working on and want to achieve, you feel like whatever the group is, people really not following the plan. This is why nothing's moving. You can feel like walking away from what no longer serves you. You're like, listen, I have to walk away. Nothing's working. Nothing's growing. Following your intuition. Trusting that inner gut feeling. Okay? But here's the cards that actually did flip over. How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have King of Pentacles here. We have 6 of Cups. Yeah, Libra, I see that you was heavily in your head about something. Okay, you was in your head about this finances. Okay, that was causing you stress to the point where somebody said, hey, you want to go out to drink? No, I don't want no drink. I don't want no coffee. I don't want nothing. Let's go back to the drawing board and figure out what happened here. Okay, this situation has left you a bit embarrassed and stressed out. Look closely at her eye. You can see it, but her hand is there. Okay, up at night, just feeling like attacked. You could have felt like everything was going good, but somebody in the group was a fool. They was a fool and did something very reckless and foolish. But this is also Spirit telling you you're also starting a brand new beginning. Why is that? Because with the 6 of Swords, you're going to calmer waters. Okay, you're not dealing with people who's not with the program and they're a happiness hater, because you could be in a relationship, this group. But I see with the 4 of Wands here that you're focused on your stability, as we saw with the 4 of Coins earlier at the bottom of the deck. You're focused on your security, stability, laying down the roots here. Okay, you could be going into an event, a celebration here. Okay, but whatever it is, okay, also you could be dealing with a Capricorn too as well, but whatever it is, I feel like you feel stuck and trapped about something about the past. Okay, we have a King of Pentacles. You could be working with a King of Pentacles, a business. Okay, you could be looking into financial advisors, but whoever this is, okay, I see that you're trying to be stable as well. I also feel like this person in your energy this is somebody loyal and trustworthy here, because they're in the upright. Or maybe this person appears to be in the upright, but they're really toxic as all hell. Okay, this person could be obsessed with work or even domineering in a career field as well, with influence, some type of influence. This person may have some type of business influence that's around negativity or temptations. I feel like, Libra, you're around people who's all about material possessions or success only, but not for the greater, the better good here. Not with the Devil card out here, but let's see. What else, Spirit? What's the 6 of Wands for Libra? This table's a mess because I don't have room. And I feel like this has caused you some type of stress, Libra, to the point where you may have a bit of some bad health here. And I feel like the health is like mentally. And if it's mentally, it's going to affect you, affect your heart. And if it affects your heart, it's going to be emotionally. So this could be spiritually bad health. Physical too, but it manifests into the physical. Yeah. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So a fresh brand new start, I see, is what you're trying to work on here with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, you could be working on a project or a new business with the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like this is a group project, a business venture that will bring you success. I feel like you're going to take a leap of faith and you're going in head first. Okay, going in head first, chasing your ambitions, your dreams. The Knight of Wands crave change. Changing the situation, changing the environment. Remember, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, something you was working on took too long or had to stop. Okay, and this is why you are pensive. Okay, you are pensive, feeling deep in thought, lost in reflection. Okay, because you're like, wait a minute, well, something is shifting, something is changing in the timeline. Something don't seem right. Ooh, Spirit, relax. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, Libra, heartbroken. Okay, but remember, this was before. Okay, but I still feel like you're still healing, trying to get through those clouds, that rainy storm there. And you may have some negative thoughts too, which is normal. But Spirit is saying, have your hopes up and keep going, because at the end of the day, you reap what you sow, okay? Just staying aligned. And with the Death card here, putting an end to what no longer serves you. Moving forward. You may feel like you have to start over again from scratch. That's why I feel like you feel some frustration, Libra. Yeah, because the people you work with, you guys are not all on the same page. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit. Yeah, like I said, see? The Hermit, pensive, alone in thoughts, reflecting. Okay, I feel like you're investigating something too. Also, with the, I don't know, I was going to say with the Queen of Swords and Hermit, maybe King of Swords, I don't know. Queen of Swords and Hermit, it could be like some type of agent here, investigating something. Investigating some type of home, property, family, some type of inheritance or bank account, investments. Yeah, it's a Tower here. Okay, whatever you was working on is a Tower, has suddenly stopped. This is why the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. There has been an ending here, Libra. What else, Spirit, for Libra? Yeah, Libra, and I feel like it's not only because of you, it's the group. The people you surround yourself with. I feel like you guys are all with the Devil here. I feel like you guys are all codependent on each other, on each other's ideas. You like feed off of that. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Pentacles. Like I said, a collaboration. You guys all like work together. She's naked. Or like codependent on each other's energy. Let me just hide that. Yeah, but whatever it is, there was an ending here to some type of collaboration. Okay, so you could be in thought, like alone right now, reflecting on the past with the Six of Cups, reflecting on the past right now, okay, and just taking care of your health at this time and your security and financial stability. But whatever it is, there's a mentor here that's overlooking this group that you were a part of here. But I see you trying to have strength. And you do have strength to get through these blockages, to get through all these responsibilities, whatever's weighing you down, okay? And having a fresh new start. I feel like you're having a spiritual awakening here. And with this here, you got to be careful because there's some people in this group here that's trying to stop or trying to take away your happiness or your emotional fulfillment. They want to burden you, Libra. And I feel like you know that because, as we saw here, these people could be stalking you, and they want you back in this group, but you're alone right now, pensive in hermit mode. It's about giving money. See, giving the money. Something is going on. Somebody might offer a dirty offer because something is just too slow. And bankruptcy around a property or something, a home, okay, that left you stressed out. Something didn't go as planned. This is why it could be under some type of investigation here. Caught the eye of somebody, someone in this group that you're in. You need to watch your group, Libra. These people could travel to get some type of work done. Look at this group of people here. You guys could like meet up sometimes on certain days to talk about how to be successful in something. Collaborating, getting down to the details. And I feel like you, Libra, or somebody's watching over you. This could be somebody that's older than you, whether it's a mother figure or a grandmother figure you have, Libra. Somebody's watching over your work, what you do for work in this group here that you part of that's burdening you. But be careful because somebody here is not up. Somebody here is up to no good. Somebody here definitely up to good. What's the Ace of Cups, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and that is the truth. We have the Two of Swords. They have a decision to make. Okay, you could be feeling stuck right now. Okay, you could feel like you're being unloyal to yourself too. You could feel like you're being unloyal to yourself. If you notice in the water, it says we, W-E. We, yeah, maybe this group, your ancestors speaking to you, I don't know. But you're uncertain about something. And that is the truth. I feel like you have an epiphany about something, a breakthrough. Whatever breakthrough you're having, okay, you're getting mental clarity on a certain situation involving some type of group of people that, okay, that you left behind or they ghosted you. Okay, these people could be struggling financially here. But whatever it is, somebody could be in despair here because somebody else could be getting an offer, but somebody has some type of evidence here about something. But this is also you exploring other options, exploring uncharted territory because something didn't go as good. A goal or a plan has stopped. Okay, whatever was celebrated, okay, has came to a stop. Okay, cut them off, block them. But with the Five of Pentacles, like I was saying, okay, this is like a recession, okay, unemployment, homelessness. Okay, this is also Spirit telling you seek spiritual guidance if you have to. Okay, somebody could be in despair, misfortune, loss, disappointment. Okay, being down and out. Okay, a lack of faith here, miserable. Somebody here could be going hotel to hotel too as well. Let's get one more, Spirit, for Libra. So Libra, I feel like you're working in a group that there's like no, yeah, Gemini. You could be working with a Gemini or a Virgo when it comes to some type of equal give and take here. Like I said, what I say, let's see, giving money, Six of Pentacles, and this, giving money, okay? Yeah, some people could be dealing with a cancer that's in their feelings. They could be crying or facing bankruptcy. They could be coming to give you a message to apologize to you or offer you some type of idea that will grow material success. This person or this Cancer or Gemini Virgo could be financially unstable at this time, and they're manifesting. Okay, they're manifesting something. My battery was low. But Libra, with the Six of Pentacles, right, and the given money, this is also saying, like, as we saw with the bankruptcy card. Okay, is it in here? Yeah. Yep. I'm at Sesame Street. Yep. But Libra, with the bankruptcy and payment here, I see that you could maybe be owing money to something, okay, as well as some grants, scholarships, okay, getting some financial aid, helping others. But remember I said, like, it's okay to say no to people, not to give all your where you at? I just saw you. Not to give all your time and energy away, okay, making you feel depleted, okay, helping others, okay. Somebody here could have a sugar daddy. Somebody here could have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama as well, okay. And those who care about the community here, in the community, somebody could be in a relationship, I feel like, with an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Capricorn, or could be a Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, whatever it is. Somebody's helping somebody financially here, Libra. But Libra, that's going to be your reading. Whew. Let me get your inner child message. And you know, it is tough because, oh, my back hurt. You know, you carry these big old juggers here around. It's a lot of weight. Back, okay? But let's get your inner child message. I like inner child messages because the ultimate healing starts within, Libra. The ultimate healing starts within. And I like inner child messages because in society, we get so busy with work, family, homes, debts, whatever we got to pay back. We don't have time to listen to our inner child or our intuition. So we get caught up in the worldly life. And, you know, just breathe in. Oh, can't see it. Let me see. Sorry. Breathe in. Okay, practice breath work today. Number 7 could be significant. Disappointment is not the end. There is hope, even in the darkest of nights, Libra. Number 10, number 5 can be significant. And just keep manifesting, making your dreams into a reality. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is telling you to reach out to the divine. Reach out to Source. Reach out to God. One God. Reach out to God to help him get you out of this recession. Okay, I understand it could feel like shy asking people to help because maybe you don't want to be seen a certain way, Libra. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you trust your circle, whoever this group of people is, maybe you feel like you don't want to burden them. Yeah. Spirit team. Hello. Spirit team. Hello, my beauties. Thank you so much, Spirit team. Libra, write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child, okay? Number 37, 73 could be significant. The number 10 and number 5. The number 33, number 6, 12, 3. Libra, speak to yourself with kindness. Like we said, pensive, okay? Contemplating something important, serious. Speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself, okay? Use your intuition on what this means. But also, for those of you who's like, I'm not using my intuition, well, that's where I come in. I'm going to read to you what the author, Amanda Lynn Iceland, says about this. Deep breaths are important. Oh, no. Ooh, child, this is long. But patience. So, Libra, I'm going to read this to you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Libra, 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 Libra. Okay, Libra, let's read. Okay, and I'm going to hold up the, stretch my feet. I got a long tongue. That's just me taking a break when I actually been sitting here 51 minutes. All right, Libra. The stories we tell ourselves can create the patterns by which we live. In our daily lives, the words that we choose to speak over ourselves can deeply influence how we think and act. Influence how we think and act. They say when you're around a group of people, after 30, 40 days, you become like them. So be careful. Influence. Okay, choose to speak to ourselves, deeply influence how we think and act. We are often unaware of how critical our self-talk can be, or how often we engage in it, Libra. If you have pulled this card, then it might be time to review your self-talk. Like I said, go over everything. Make sure you're realigned. Make sure you're balanced. Okay? People will come to you to talk to you about their problems. I get it. They trust you. They trust your advice. Maybe because you're older, but I try to tell people it doesn't matter if you're older. It doesn't mean you possess the most knowledge, because knowledge changes every day. What worked back in the day, some of that stuff and advice like medicine and stuff like that doesn't work today in a changing economy, in a society. Some people might have outdated thinking. That's way back in the day. We're in a new world now. Well, new system, new ways of growing the society, growing the environment. What worked before doesn't apply as much today. There's a change. There's a shift. Inner work exercise. If you are currently in a place of negative self-talk, Libra, this practice will focus on becoming aware of the negative self-talk as it occurs. During this exercise, Libra, ask yourself, am I speaking to myself with love right now? When you are reviewing your self-talk, it can be very helpful, Libra, to use an object such as a piece of jewelry as a physical reminder to speak to yourself kindly. An object of high value can be even more beneficial, particularly if your negative self-talk focuses on the idea of a lack of personal worth. If you can, Libra, choose an item of value. How can I make you visualize this? I know you can, but I just want to show off a little bit. Where are you, Page of Pentacles? Choose an object of value. See how she's looking at that coin? That's where the ideas start. Getting that self-established. Growing. Then you take what you learned in the past and you apply it to the current challenges that you are facing. That's life. Okay? An object of high value can be even more beneficial, particularly if your negative self-talk focuses on the idea of a lack of personal worth. If you can, Libra, choose an item of value and importance for this exercise. You are worth it. Once you have your object, Libra, okay, practice becoming more aware of your self-talk. Okay, at the beginning of the day, set an intention to be aware of how you speak to yourself. Throughout the day, as soon as you notice a negative thought, touch your object. Yep, so touch your object. I'm just going to hold these both up. Could be jewelry, but material wealth. Touch your object. Hold on, let me find myself. Touch your object and remember that you are worthy of positive and hopeful self-talk. Whatever negative thoughts you had, speak the opposite to yourself or out loud. Practice this as many times as you can throughout the day. If you feel that you need an extra dose of positive self-talk, think about 3 to 5 uplifting, affirming things you like about yourself. Write them down and place them somewhere you can easily see them. Say them to yourself or out loud every time you see the note. Now here's a little responsive journaling prompt. How does it feel when you talk to yourself with love and kindness? Pouring that self-cup of love for yourself. You need to pour your own cup. Okay, how does it feel? How does your inner child feel when they hear these words? Try writing down how you feel, emotions. How you feel in the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. Do you notice a difference after completing this practice? So Libra, that is going to be your reading. Okay, that was a beautiful reading, Libra. And just remember, stay conscious when it comes to going forward in the path. Okay, once you stay balanced, the chariot is going to go soaring through. Okay, gonna be going in takeoff. You could have a black or white car, SUV, take out a resonates. You could be into ancient teachings like Egyptians and hieroglyphs and kings and queens and stuff like that. Or this could be somebody who has a lot of passion for those things. Okay, somebody could be doing some type of magic too, or some forward movement, I don't know. But in your thoughts, think positive. That's going to be your reading. Thank you so much, Libra, for visiting Star 9 Tarot. God bless you. Have a beautiful Tuesday.